At 10 o'clock last night, I told Rabbi Heller that I didn't want to speak, and that I had nothing to say. That changed at 4 o'clock this morning. Surprise. Huh? This? Better? Rabbi Shishiman, your words were beautiful and meaningful and 100% true. And at the same time, how is it possible? How is it possible that the happiest person on the planet, the happiest, most joyous soul that any one of us knows, could end his own life? How is it possible that someone with more deep, intimate, loving, caring friendships than any one of us could ever dream of having could get so deep in darkness and solitude? How is it possible that someone so central to so many strong and vibrant and loving and powerful and interconnected and wealthy communities and networks could slip through and kill himself? And how did we, me first, but then all of us, with all of our love and all of our attention and all of our resources and all of our privilege, how did we completely miss it? Through the pain of the last 4 days and many conversations with many of you that were very helpful, I've started to piece together a few things. We knew and saw the happiest, deeply loved friend. We knew the life of the party, the light in the room, the beat, the rhythm of all the music. We saw the sincere smiles, the honest, happy face. We saw our Manny, and what we saw was real. It was honest. It was him. He wasn't faking. He wasn't putting on a show. And it was his warm, his sweet, loving, kind mind. What we didn't see was there was a second, separate, polar opposite brain at work that could take over when we weren't watching. A mental illness that, in hindsight, many of us actually had small pieces in our hands along the way. We just didn't know that our small piece was part of a larger puzzle, a puzzle we didn't even know we were trying to solve. And in my ignorance and in our naivete, Manny was left ill-equipped to battle this illness. Tragically, and too late for him and for us, our battle for Manny begins now. I don't know exactly what it's going to look like. By you being here today, you are hereby conscripted into Manny's band. Whether you house families in apartments you own, or you teach bar mitzvah kids, or whether you control who gets into a high school diploma, whether you clean teeth, teach kids how to swing a baseball bat, whether you play music, write music, coach gymnastics, dance, sing, coach volleyball, shoot a basket, if you control who gets into college, if you control who gets into a fraternity, you sit on an admission boards, if you teach in a classroom, if you write or edit the news, if you write songs, if you host podcasts, if you analyze data, if you write code, if you consult with large companies, counsel them, or sue them, if you create products, merchandise, or market food or beverages, design clothes, or paint murals, your skills, your position of influence is hereby drafted for Manny's band. I don't know what the right message is yet, but we're going to figure it out. I don't know at what age or when it is appropriate to talk about this stuff or convey it, but we are going to figure it out. And as a member of Manny's band, you are going to help change how we talk to our kids and our friends about mental health, depression, and suicide. It is not someone else's problem. It does not apply to me. It does not apply to you. In the years since I was a kid, we have come a long way in our ability to communicate with our children. We talk about all sorts of things today we never used to talk about. We talk to our kids today about sex and drugs and fentanyl and drunk driving and all sorts of dangers that were once things you never talked about. There's one more to add to the list. While you still have the opportunity to have the conversation and hug them, we have to find a way to talk with our children and our friends about suicide. To Lauren and Eden and Rebecca, thank you. I pray you are up for the role and work before you, work that you did not sign up for, and a role that you are not obligated to. We love you and appreciate and need you. To the unbelievable village of support that we've received over the last few days, and I know will continue. You know who you are. I wouldn't dare start to name you because I will certainly get in trouble. Thank you. At the moment, I don't know the what, and I don't know the how, but I do know the who. Together, we will figure it out, and we will be in touch with one another as members of Manny's band. Forgive me if this seems crass. I don't care. Take out your phone right now. Take out your phone. Open up a browser. Go to bit.ly/Manny Parkman. That's bit.ly/Manny Parkman. Join the band. This is the first meeting. This is the first practice. We will reconvene. Thank you for being here today, and in advance for all the work we're going to do tomorrow. bit.ly/Manny Parkman. You know Manny loved you dearly.